Hello everyone and welcome to our first YouTube video. So today we will be doing a tutorial on the basic Roblox Studio functions and how they work. This video will contain the basics on what is necessary to be able to use the platform. There are much harder things you can do on Roblox Studio, but this is just Roblox Studio in a glance. We are on more than just YouTube. We would appreciate it if you would check out our social links and our description. And with that, let's get started on the tutorial. The first up in the top left, this is the select function. You use it to pick up individual parts or grouped models and move them around in Studio. You can simply grab them and move it around wherever you'd like to put it. And after that, we have the move function, which you can move up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west, whatever you think of it. But yeah, you can use this function to move the part in all different directions. The next tool is scale. You can use it to resize your part. It also goes up, down, left, right, sideways. And this is to change the way it looks in those directions. Yeah. And next to scale, we have rotate, which can change the direction of the part on both the X, Y, and also the Z axis. And after that, we have Toolbox, which is right in the middle of the bar. It does not show up on my screen, but when you click it, there will be a side where you can maneuver between different models, meshes, images, audios, etc. Next to the toolbox is the part. Next to the toolbox is the part button where you can spawn blocks, spheres, wedges, and wedges for the corners, as well as cylinders to make different shapes in Roblox Studio. You can also edit those with the 4 functions I talked about before. Wedges are very good for making triangles, and corner wedges are helpful to use on roofs. These parts can be grouped into models to make your creations better. Next, I've made another part to show the color and material manager functions. So color very obviously changes the color of the part, and you can make it just about anything you want. They have a ton of different options, and you can also go to the properties bar on the side and make your own colors if there's nothing there that you like. Material manager, you can use the paint bucket to take just about any of the materials they give you and change the type. In another video, I will talk about how you can import your own textures to make your own materials. However, for the basics, you can just use the options that Roblox gives you. As you can see, if you look closely, the block does change whenever you make the material, and you can use this to enhance how your projects look and to make it more interesting. This is foil. I think they recently changed the textures actually, so some of these are new to me because I don't look at these too often, so that's very cool. Next, I'm going to show you how to group objects together. So I picked up the part and moved it. I'm taking my mouse and highlighting it and hitting the group button next to the color button. This will keep the 2 parts together as one entity. This can be used to make objects, like making a chair or a table, for instance. All of the parts will then stay together and be treated as one instead of all the separate pieces. To keep it from falling in the game, you hit anchor, which is below it. Alright, next we're moving on to the move tab, which is next to home, and I'm going to show you edit pivot. So this is helpful when making long parts and moving them, so like you don't have to move it towards the center. If you want to get very like detailed projects, you can put it towards where you're moving it to make it easier to navigate. You can move it just about anywhere on the part, as I'm showing you right now. I took it to the other side to move it there as well. Yeah, here I am moving it a little bit just to show you what it does. Alright, just playing around with the camera a bit here. And then I'm going to show you how to do effects. So it is in the Move tab towards the right side. And where it says effects, you can click down and it'll give you several different options. Here I'm showing you the fire option. And if you go over to properties, you can do things like change the color or the size of it. I'm going to make it purple. For whatever reason, it isn't showing you my color tabs, but they will pop up when you click it, so you can choose from different colors. On this part, I'm going to show you sparkles because I like how they look. I will make a different tutorial on how to make your own particles because I think that's fun as well. But for the sake of the particles they give you these nice looking sparkles. You can add multiple effects on there as well. So like you see here, I'll add more sparkles. So here's green and purple to show you that you can do multiple. Okay, next to the effects button is the spawn button. It comes with a picture on it, but you can delete that by clicking on it. It'll come out in an orange outline, and then you just can hit the backspace and it will go away. So when you hit play, your character will spawn on top of the spawn, as I'm about to show you right here. Oh, I'm not sure why it's not working. That's interesting. Well, let me try again. That happens to me sometimes. Let me know if anyone else has that problem. I'm curious. So yeah, as you can see, your player spawns on top of the spawn, and you can do scripts to like tell like which spawn a player will go to if you have more than one. But that will be another video. All right, to wrap up the video, I'm going to talk about workspace and properties. This is in the View tab. The workspace is a menu that shows every part that is in your map, and it also holds all of your scripts and data stores. And next to it is properties, which will pop up in a moment on the side. But it is important to have the workspace out so you can easily click through all of your things. And I'm not sure why my properties tab isn't showing up, but you can go to like reflectance and transparency to change how much light reflects off the parts and how transparent they are. You can also change the type of part, the material, the size. You can do all the things that you can do with the functions in properties as well. Alright, and that concludes the video. Please check out our social media here, and the links are in the description. Also, please let us know in the comments if this was helpful, how we can improve, and any other future tutorials that you would like to see. Yeah, thank you. Subscribe for more, and see you in the next video.